that one boxer.
This is why you lost.
Yeah. What about that fucking Romanian boxer? He's right.
This is why the fucking soldiers are in the Capitol, you asshole. Shut up about the testicles and the periods.
True. We got President Retard because nobody wanted President Woman.
That's well,
fair.
Woman I can deal with. It's the other part.
That she's Indian.
Oh, is she? I thought she was white.
I thought she was Indian.
Oh, I thought she's half black and half Indian, right?
That's what she really is.
Is that what she is? No.
Yeah. She was a very attractive young woman in her younger days. I think what celebrity did she used to bang? It was like a rapper or something.
Yeah, I saw like a
Elvis
clip of, well, she's not that old. Give her a break. Yeah. I saw some clip of her like on the arm of some
Elvis
rapper, like a clip of 2002.
Yeah, she was a hottie.
I don't know
like
who it was.
Yeah, for reals.
She was a cutie pie. You're right.
I said in the WhatsApp today that 2028, get ready for JD Vance to defeat Gavin Newsom. And Chiz acted like I had said that aliens were landing next week. It was so far from any possibility, but that's the most likely outcome, right?
Oh, you think?
I don't know. I don't like Vance.
I'm not basing this on any like real deep study, but I just see that in my lifetime I've observed the pendulum swing back and forth so many times. I've seen the Republicans in as bad a position as now, where they're like, will they ever be, in as bad a position as the Democrats are today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, are they ever going to be relevant again? They don't have the House, they don't have the Senate, they don't have the Supreme Court, they have nothing. They're just not a popular party in America. Like, I've seen the Republicans in this place, and look at them today. They dominate they're winning everything, dominating strong. They have like a 3 House majority. But I just assumed the pendulum would start swinging the other way because it always does, not because of any real analysis.
Nah, none of this.
Did I call it or did I call it? Yeah,
matters.
It's clearly the betting favorite. And also, here's why I think that my outcome is going to be the case. First of all, Gavin Newsom's killing it on social media right now. Whether you think it's cringe, whether you think it's lame, I think his cursing needs to be curtailed. Whoever's telling him that he should curse. I referenced to you. I was like, it sounds like when Woody curses, when he calls someone a shit fuck. Like it just doesn't natural. It doesn't feel natural. And like Woody's like coming out that way because he's mad in the moment. But
and so it is authentic.
So it is authentic. Gavin Newsom's reading the script.
Hey, what's up, man? Aren't you supposed to be renovating the bathroom?
Shit, I gotta get back to work, guys. Dinner's not ready. I'll have to hit you harder.
And so I think Gavin's the clear front runner from the left. How's it going? Hey there. And I think that JD Vance is going to get the golden ticket. I don't think they're going to have a Republican convention or debates, and I don't think any of that's going to happen. Ooh, I think Trump will anoint JD. I think everybody will fall in line behind JD, and he'll get the big push. And
do you like JD Vance like as much? Like, I don't trust him. I barely trust him more than fucking Newsom. Like,
I find him to be overly arrogant and a bit of a douchebag at times. I didn't like how he spoke to Zelensky on both trips. I didn't like that. Before that, I was kind of like, whatever. Standard Republican guy who's like backed by billionaires. Not the end of the world. He's not the devil. But with so I think he's going to be the guy. And the reason I think he's going to win is because I think the Republicans are going to cheat.
Oh,
because I think what's happening right now is that they're just they just gerrymandered Texas, right? So they get 5 more votes.
Did they get that done?
Yeah. Yes, they did. It has to be signed in by the governor. So
no, will Abbott sign it? I'm back.
Will Abbott
he's gonna stand up and won't do that because he's crippled.
And I also hear stuff. Trump is railing against mail-in voting, and he was like, I talked to Putin, and Putin was like, there's no country in the world, no decent country that does mail-in voting. And I saw someone fact check. They're like, here are a list of the countries who did mail-in voting. Number 1, Russia. Went down a line of like the vast majority of Western democracies that you would want your elections to be.
It's the voting machines that seem like, obviously mail-in voting, you can't have like the horse shit of like not verifying who's sending it in. You need to verify that, which they sometimes don't do a great job of. but it's like the voting machine thing that's bananas, where it's like, why do we have machines for this? Like, these should all be paper. It should be tangible. Any company that has voting machines also has investors and private
want a woman
interests.
president?
Well, yeah, that's what we get with that probably, but like it's just wrong to do that.
Voting machines are the strength of America, Taylor. They ensure that the good guys win.
I don't. It seems like a very easy way to manipulate votes.
So I think Trump's going to look. Trump's in power. He's clearly flexing his ice, not just to do what they're supposed to do, but also to intimidate political opponents.
Yeah.
I saw Newsom had that big press conference. ICE raids show up outside the building to like harass like people outside. It's like, why aren't you serving warrants? Why aren't you in
well, Kyle,
an
he doesn't
immigrant-laden neighborhood?
He doesn't want to post the deportation stats anymore because it's so successful. He doesn't want to brag about it. It's not because it's a fucking pittance.
That does sound like Trump. He wouldn't want to brag.
He wouldn't want to brag about a wildly successful endeavor. He's where he exempts huge portions of migrants and illegals from deportation.
They haven't been exempted. He flip-flopped back on that. And then he sort of paid lip service to the farmers, but did nothing for them. If you look here, I think he's doing his best on this immigration thing, and it's harder than he thought it was going to be, and maybe it's harder than we think it's going to be because I don't know anything about fucking getting millions of people. But here, like this headline is all 55 million active immigrant visas under review. The Trump administration said
55. We have 55 fucking million active immigrant visas, and we're wondering why Americans can't get good paying jobs. Fuck the people who rule this country. Fuck them in their fucking asses. This is insane. 55 million. 55 million.
That's a higher number than I expected.
Yeah, we're being replaced in our workforces by migrants.
There aren't nearly that many gas stations in the country. Where are
This is fucking insane. This should make people upset. Anyone who cares about America should be like, oh, so you imported 55 million people on visas, and a lot of them are taking jobs from Americans. Our rulers hate us in a way that we can't even understand. They have contempt for us.
I wanted to get many are student visas. Sorry, Kyle.
Oh, I don't know. Probably a significant portion of them because I guarantee they're included in that number. I just wanted to get that prediction, that prognostication in here. 6 months into the Trump, 8 months into the Trump administration, with the 3.5 years ahead on this one. I think that's going to be the outcome of the next presidential race.
So I'm not saying you're wrong, but I will say if the Republicans do that, I think it'll be a mistake. And I'm talking about anointing J.D. Vance as the heir apparent. When Republicans did poorly, Bob Dole was the representative, like the guy who ran for president. And there wasn't much of a primary. He was just next. It was his turn. And then John McCain, not much of a primary. I don't remember who even ran against. He was just kind of like the top guy.
Who's the Swift boat guy? The fucking long face.
Kerry, but I'm talking about the Republicans he ran against in the primary. McCain was just sort of anointed the president.
Dog on the roof of the car. Who's that guy? The Mormon.
Mitt Romney.
So boring.
And now, I'm still going. The Democrats, as they lose, I feel like all of our candidates have kind of been anointed. We somehow did Sanders a little bit dirty and didn't give him a chance. And then this last one where Biden did win, like everyone else dropped out of the race and endorsed Biden's, to tank everyone. I guess Sanders' chances. It just seems like we're anointing the primary victor instead of letting the people choose. And that hasn't worked out well for any party who's done it. If they do it for J.D. Vance, I don't think it's the winning strategy. They should have a healthy competition and let the best man win. I agree. J.D. Vance has a fuck ton to prove before he's worthy of that. Because it feels like he was kind of on and I know you won't like this, Woody, but to me, J.D. Vance feels a lot like Buttigieg. People who are not big deal at all. People who are not a big deal at all. News whisperer. Both gay. And and they get like promoted via billionaires in the media to this high rung artificially, and it doesn't feel like they had who on the right 3 years ago was like Vance. The same number of people that 3 years before Buttigieg, or 2 years or 1 year before he was kind of foisted upon us, no one was calling for the largely not that super popular mayor of South Bend to suddenly be in a cabinet. And so it's like
it just gives me that same taste in my mouth of like, this guy Vance is backed by Peter Thiel, these powerful interests. He's in favor of the H-1B shit, which serves the tech people like Thiel and Musk and whatnot. It doesn't seem like his popularity is that organic. And for that reason, I just get that same Buttigieg feel from him where it's like, yeah, no one really rallied and asked for these guys. They're just kind of now here. I hope
AOC runs. She's 35 now. Her birthday's in October.
You'll hate her in 3.5 years, dude. You'll just be remembering the good old days.
That ass will be so fat in 3 years, dude. Just trust me. Latina's ripen, okay, and she's not there yet. She's not ready to be picked.
That's a great take.
We're gonna leave her. We're gonna leave her on the vine. All right. I clipped off all the other Hondurans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans off, and let all the juice go straight to that big old Latina booty.
Dude, if you're just going for the cutie pies, I feel like Lauren Boebert is up there too. As far as the politicians, jacking a guy off at fucking Hamilton or whatever the fuck that was. Like
that wasn't Boebert.
She definitely has her charms.
Wait,
that was
Lauren
Boebert.
Maybe it was.
It was an OTPH check, and it was only a partial one, and that's,
you need to do more than that to get my vote.
You're gonna walk around Hamilton with cummy pants.
she needs to unzip that thing.
Nah, that's bitch. It's getting told now.